before I forget. All right. So how do I trade? My name is Francis and I trade smart money with harmonics. And I've been doing this for the last, I'd say 8 months now. Not more, not much I can ask from this market because it has been a journey for me. The only thing that I did different from most of the people on this call right now is that I did not stop asking questions. I did not ask bothering the people that I think are so good. You mind turning that off as well? What's on? Pammy, what are you referring to?
Oh, Francis, the enter meeting sound, people think it's someone's doorbell. So
Oh, okay, all right.
You know, when they leave as well, it goes doo-doo. So
Yeah, right.
you might want to take that off. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm taking that off. Good. That's all gone now. So yeah, I've been trading for the last 8 months and I've just stuck with one strategy. But don't get me wrong. One thing that I've done differently from most of you guys on this call right now is I've never hesitated to watch other educators. And what I do after watching them is I add whatever thing that I learned from those educators and I add it onto my confirmation list. So if I trade, I'm not only trading harmonics way. Coffee, I recently approached Coffee and then I was telling him, Coffee, I want to learn price drop. Coffee was like, Francis, why do you want to learn price drop? You're doing so well with harmonics and smart money. So why do you want to learn price drop? The thing is, the more confirmations you have, the more trades you can win. That's the thing. The more confirmations you have, the higher probability trades you're going to have. And that's the thing that most people don't know. They think, okay, I've learned this strategy and then I'm okay with it. I'm not going to look at any more strategies. I think I'm fine. But here's the case. Sometimes I'm trading smart money and then I'm like, okay, so price is consolidating. Is it going to keep going forward? Is it going to keep coming back? Do you get what I mean? But with price drop added to it, now I know that if I'm in consolidation, okay, if I see the breakout going this way and I'm in a sell, already I am going to close my trade straight away if I'm in a sell, right? So it gives me that form of confirmation, always seeing the market in a different way, more than everybody else. So guys, please, one thing that I'm going to advise, if you have a strategy which is working for you, always look for one more strategy that you can add to your confirmation when you are in the trade and riding it. I hope that is clear. If you're here and you're happy with what I've just said and the stuff we're going to learn today, can you just give me a 1 in the chat box? 1 in the chat box, guys. Let's get straight onto the chats. Oh, happy days, happy days. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for giving me the 1 in the chat box. Okay, straight away. So I'm going to jump on the market and I'm going to teach what I do every single day in the market. I believe lots of people have heard about harmonics and smart money, but they don't know what it is about. But today I am just going to go through some few trades that I've taken myself and how they have played out for me and how I can help you to understand or trade it. How I can help you to understand or trade it. Okay, so anybody has a favorite pair they would want us to look at? Any favorite pair you want us to use for the analysis, for the teaching? Anybody in the chat box? The one that counts first is what we're going to use. Will this be recorded? Yes, it is being recorded. Done. Any pair, any favorite pair somebody else wants us to look at? We'll use that for the markup. We'll use that for the teaching.
Euro USD.
Euro USD came first. All right, let's check on Euro USD. Okay, so guys, I am going to clear my chart, and then we'll take everything right from the top to the bottom as to how I do it every single day. So guys, before I watch Euro USD every single day, if I want to trade Euro USD, the first thing that I do on my chart is I want to see what the dollar currency is doing. Remember, Euro is being backed by what? USD. It means that whatever the USD is doing is going to have effect on what the Euro is doing. I hope we agree with that. If we agree with that, give me a 2 in the chat box. Whatever the USD is going to do is going to affect what the Euro is going to do. So the first thing that I do, my first confirmation, if I want to trade Euro USD, AUD USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, I'm going to look at what the dollar currency is doing. Before I actually come straight to the Euro USD markup, I'm not even going to look at it. So I'm going to pull my dollar currency right here and see what the dollar is doing right now. All right, pardon me with the lines on there. It will start making sense once I start going on the smaller time frames. Most of the analysis has already been done. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of them, and then we will look at them right from the beginning as to what I'm thinking. So right now, in the chat box, can anybody tell me which direction the dollar currency is going? In the chat box. Down, right? Yes, it is going down. And if the dollar currency is going down, what effect is it going to have on the euro? Anybody has an idea as to what's going to happen? We go up. Brilliant. So if the dollar is going down, then what that effect is going to be on euro is that euro is going to go up. So for the meantime, I have already identified my direction on Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, NZD USD. All right, somebody is going to ask, Francis, what you're not talking about USD card, USD JPY. The USD JPY, USD card, USD is coming first before JPY. USD is coming first before card. So the same thing that the dollar currency is going to do is the exact shape that USD card is going to take, the exact shape that USD JPY is going to take. I hope we agree. If we agree, give me a 1 in the chat box. I am talking you through my confirmations right now, guys. I don't know, some of you might have known this already. Some of you are yet to understand that this is the effect that the DXY is going to have on all these pairs. So guys, you can literally trade AUD USD, NZD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, USD JPY only by understanding which direction the DXY, the dollar currency, is going. Repeat that, please. All right, I am going to repeat that. You can trade AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, USD CAD, USD JPY, only by analyzing which direction the dollar currency is going to go. I hope that is clear. Phil? I don't understand. Mark Lyon, I hope that is making sense. If you can identify the direction, I repeat, if you can identify the direction that the DXY is going, all right, let's put some writings on the board. Okay. So you have USD, right? Every pair that has USD at the end. So GBP, Euro, AUD, NZD, what else? Yeah, that's it. So all these pairs, you can trade it just by analyzing this one. And then we're going to put USD right here. And then we're going to put card and JPY. So if I should analyze what the dollar currency is doing, which is DXY. So if you hear me in this training mentioning DXY, what I'm referring to is the dollar currency. So if I refer to DXY, it is the dollar currency. So by analyzing the DXY, it can give you the direction as to where GBP is going to go, GBP USD is going to go, Euro USD is going to go, AUD USD is going to go, and NZD USD is going to go. What did we say about this? If the dollar currency is going down, then all these pairs are going to go up. Let's put some arrows on there. Yes, sound is not clear. All right, sorry guys. Let's try and fix something. Change the connection. Is my sound better now, guys? Sorry about that. Oh. Is my sound okay now, guys? Give me a 1 in the chat box if it's okay. Going in and out, going in and out. Oh yeah, he's okay. Let's just go ahead, guys. Let's just go ahead. All right, thank you. Thank you everyone for giving me that one. Sorry about that. My network just went for a bit. So what was I saying? What I meant by, if you analyze the dollar currency, the DXY, and the DXY is going down, what that means for all this cross pair, GBP USD, Euro USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, is that all of them are going to move up. All of them are going to be bullish. If you analyze the dollar currency and it's going down, then what that means is USD CAD, USD JPY, they're all going to go down. All right, let me show you an example as to what the market is doing every single time the dollar currency is changing. I am going to stay here and I am going to compare. Let's just take Euro USD. That's it. There we go. Euro USD. Does that mean that they are all selling? Right, USD CAD and USD JPY, they're all selling, and you'll be surprised once I show you that, guys. You'll be surprised. So look at that, guys. I have the DXY in orange. Let's change the color. Let's actually change the color. I have the DXY in orange and I have Euro USD in the candlestick shape. Let's just make a line chart as well. I have the DXY in orange and I have the Euro USD in blue. Can you see what I'm talking about, guys? The dollar is coming down now. Let's just focus our attention to this area. Let's just focus our attention to this area. The dollar is coming down now. And what's happening to the Euro USD? It's going up. If you are getting what I'm trying to say, can you please give me 2 in the chat box? I want to make sure that you are getting the understanding as to why I am comparing this right now. I have the dollar currency in orange and I have the Euro USD in blue. And what I mean is, if the dollar currency is coming down, Euro USD is going up. Can we see that on the screen right now? If you can understand that, give me a 2 in the chat box. Give me a 1 in the chat box if you can hear me. Finally. All right. Sorry about that, guys. My network is just messed up around this area. All right, let's go. Thank you, everyone, for giving that one. Okay, so on this graph right now, I have the dollar currency in orange, and then I have the Euro USD in blue. Just like I said at first, yeah? Can you see that the dollar currency, let's just focus our attention right here. Can you see that the dollar currency is coming down, but the Euro USD is going up? If you can understand the logic I'm trying to make right now, give me a 2 in the chat box. Let's add one more to it. I want to surprise you guys. I want to surprise you with this. I want to surprise you with one more thing, then we can go straight onto the chat. Smart money and harmonics. Let's go to GBP USD. Can everybody hear me? My sound is gone again. Yes.
Yeah, it was very good. I mean, I think because I recognize the Financial Freedom book. So I think I've been to one of those before in Stratford. I think my.
All right, so look at that. I have had the DXY, the same in orange again. And I have GBP USD right here in blue. And let's focus our attention up here again. Can we see that the DXY is coming down and then the GBP USD in blue is going up? Can everybody see that? Give me a 1 if you can see that. Give me a 1 if you can see that. I'm happy with that now. I'm so happy with that now. One more thing and we will be done. One more thing. USD card. I told you whatever the dollar currency is going to do, USD card is going to do what? In the chat box, anybody? If you remember, whatever the dollar currency is going to do, USD card is going to do what? The same. Let's look at this. Can we see the picture right here? DXY in orange, USD card in blue. Can we see the picture? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. If you can see exactly what I'm saying, give me a yes in the chat box. So as a smart money trader, the first thing that I do every single day before I trade a USD cross is look at what the dollar currency is doing. And after I have done that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to compare what the dollar currency is going to do with the rest of the things. If you are happy with this, give me a fire in the chat box. However you're feeling about this, amazed, surprised, whatever is going on in your head right now, just put it in the chat box for me. How much you give me is how much I'm going to give you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you. I'm blown away. All right, all right, all right. All right. I'm super happy for you that you've actually learned something new today. And that's the point, guys. That's the point. I just want you to understand that the market has a clue. The market has always got a trick to it. And whatever it's doing, there is a reason behind why it is happening. And if you can identify the reason why that is exactly happening, then guys, oh my God, your game is about to change. And that is exactly what I've given you right here. Look at the DXY every single morning. If you want to be a morning trader, if you want to be afternoon trader, whatever it is, make sure that you look at the DXY before you go into any other USD cross. And I bet you, your direction is going to be 100% right most of the time. Let's just clear the chart, go back to candlesticks, and let's start marking up some chart. What goes through Francis's head when he's marking up a chart? Okay, so the first thing that we want to do every single morning is check the direction the DXY is going. Number one, if somebody is taking note, that is number one. Number two, so for the direction of the DXY, the particular direction you see, will it remain in that direction? Of course, it is going to remain in that direction. And you know what? If you're a daily trader, then I want you to look at between the daily time frame, the 4-hour time frame, and then the weekly time frame. If you are a daily trader, what do I mean by a daily trader? You place a trade and you leave it over for maybe 1 or 2 days. Look at the daily chart, the weekly, and then the 4-hour chart to analyze the DXY. If you are a swing trader, okay, a scalp trader, you just want to take your profit today and go away, then I want you to be looking at the H1, the 1-hour time frame, the 2-hour time frame, and probably the 30 minutes time frame. Why am I saying that? The direction between the H1 and then the H2 is going to give you the similar direction you want to see on your Euro USD. I hope that is clear, my client. Sorry, guys, I just want to answer each and everybody's question. That is the value I'm going to give right here. If you come on here and your question don't get answered, then it means that you're not fulfilled, but I want to fulfill each and everybody. My client, I want to see some comment in the chat box. Is that clear? Then I can go ahead. Thank you very much. Okay. So that is number one. Check the direction of the DXY. Number two, what is the directional bias of the pair that you want to look at? If we look at Euro USD on the monthly time frame right now, can somebody tell me which direction Euro USD is going? Is it bullish? Is it bearish? All right, somebody is saying it's down, somebody is saying it's up. Right. So if I look at the whole monthly time frame, let's just draw a trend line. If I draw a trend line on the monthly time frame, we can clearly see that the trend is what? Very bearish. It's coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down. But guys, look at this. I am going to change the time frame to the weekly. What's the direction of Euro USD on the weekly time frame? In the chat box, please. What's the direction of the Euro USD? It's bullish. Okay. Anybody else? It's bearish. Yeah. Thank you. Anybody else? All right. You see, some people are saying it's bearish. Some people are saying it's bullish. Why? Because of the understanding of market structure. If my market is forming a high, a lower, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, that sort all I'm going to say around this area is that price is really, really bearish on the weekly time frame as well. How about if we go on the daily time frame? I just want us to focus our attention around this area right now on the daily time frame. We have 10 minutes left. If the call finishes, I am going to host another hour. So I want everybody to jump off and then jump back on straight away. Good. If we look around this area straight away, we can clearly see that it is bullish, right? So on the daily time frame, if I want to trade this for maybe 4 or 5 days, I want to trade according to this direction. If I want to trade like a week time, put in a trade on Euro USD and expect profit, I want to expect it to be in a buy position. I hope that is clear. Give me a 2 in the chat box if that's clear. Fabulous. Now I'm going to go on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we are still bullish, right? And we have already been able to identify this on what? The DXY. We identified that the DXY was what? Going down. And that is the reason why Euro USD is what? Going up. I hope we agree with that. And if we agree with that, if we're looking for setups, we are going to focus on looking for buy setups on Euro USD. I hope that's clear. Immediately, the direction of the DXY changes. We are going to start thinking about, okay, what kind of trade can we take? Are we going for a sell? Is the trade consolidation? Do I want to get myself into that trade? If not, then we clearly understand that the direction of the DXY has changed and it's coming up. Then Euro USD must come down. But how do I know that? In smart money, we understand that we use a skill called institutional candles. How many of us in the group chat knows about institutional candles? Give me a 1 if you know it. If you don't know it, give me a 2. Fine, I see some 2s in the chat box. You're the reason why I am here. So I'm going to make sure we level up. I am going to make sure that we level up, then we can go. Let's go back on the daily time frame. Looks like 1 on the chart. Okay, I'm just going to find 1 for us and then we will talk about it. So institutional candlestick is the last bullish or bearish candlestick before a down move or an up move. The last bullish or bearish candlestick before the down move or an up move. So if I'm looking for institutional candlestick on the upside, I'm going to look for the last blue candlestick before the down move. So in this case, this area, can we identify this area as an institutional candlestick, this last blue candlestick before the down move? That candlestick is going to be my institutional candlestick. I hope we're getting it, guys. Yes, thank you very much. If I am looking for an institutional candlestick on the downside, it is going to be the last red, the bearish candlestick before the up move. So can I identify this candlestick as an institutional candlestick? Yes, in the chat box, if it's making clear, please be with me. Thank you very much. So now I am going to ask again in the chat box, do we know what an institutional candlestick is? 82 people on the call. I want 81 yes. Then I will move on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't seen any no. It means I'm all good. I'm all good to go. We know what an institutional candlestick. Yes. Would you identify it using the day time frame? You can identify institutional candlestick even on a 1 minute time frame. And that is the reason why we can take a trade with a stop loss less than 5 pips. That's the reason why I can personally take a trade with a stop loss less than 5 pips, a stop loss less than 10 pips. If I identify an institutional candlestick on a 1 minute time frame. I am going to trade it with stop loss, maybe 5 pips. Is the other blue candlestick 5 candles back also an institutional candlestick? Yes, this one is an institutional candlestick right here. The last blue candlestick before the up move. The last blue candlestick before the up move. The last blue candlestick before the up move. And guys, I am going to show you one thing that these institutional candlesticks do. I'm going to mark this candlestick right here and move it all the way there. What are we seeing right here, guys? Price came down from that candlestick, went back into that same candlestick, and it dropped. The down move, right? If the market is moving, how then do you know it is the last candlestick? Of course, that is the reason why you have to identify the candlestick and wait for price to get back into it. So I am going to show you a live example as to how I trade it. I am going to show you that. For now, I just want you to understand it. So look at that. Price went away from the institutional candlestick, came back into it, and then it dropped. So what do I do as a smart money trader? My entry is going to be right here. And my stop loss is going to be right there. So I am going to trade this setup this way. With my stop loss, my target, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. And I'm going to target the 50% of the last red candlestick, which is this one, the 50% of it. So if you look at this right here, I'm taking a trade, which is 1 to 3. I'm risking 1% of my account to make 3%. And this is on a daily time frame, guys. If I go on a smaller time frame, I will be able to reduce my risk all the way from this amount of pips, 75 pips. I will be able to reduce it all the way to probably 5 pips. What? This is crazy. All right, guys, you're seeing something new right here. Try to take out stop losses. Yeah, we will get there, Lee. We will get there. Right, let's look at the same scenario right here. The last red candlestick right there, and price came back into it. And what happened? Boom, price started going all the way up. What is that tool? What tool am I talking about? It's just the risk to reward tool. If you come on here, long position, short position, every single thing is right here. So guys, we have 1 minute on this call. I'm gonna ask everybody to leave this call in the next 40 seconds, and we're gonna get back in the next 40 seconds on this same call, the same link that you jumped on this call, and I'm going to teach you the rest of the things that I need to trade institutionally. If you are happy, give me some 3 in the chat box while you're leaving, guys. Feel free to jump off this one. I am going to open the new one soon, guys.